Hello and welcome to a very special episode of District Debrief. I'm your host, Devon Morales. Today we have some breaking news. We have received a secret audio file from the White House that's been kept hidden from the public. A secret so sinister that only a brave few can make it to the end. This information on this tape may be enough to take down this current administration. But first, Taco Bell. Everybody who's anybody has heard of the spicy fiesta that is Taco Bell. But what you may not know is that every year the hombres in charge of the fast food giant provide straight white couples with the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win everyone's childhood dream, a Las Vegas wedding at the Taco Bell Chapel inside a Taco Bell restaurant catered by Taco Bell. One bride in particular took this year's competition to the extreme by constructing a one-of-a-kind wedding dress made exclusively of Taco Bell burrito wrappers. Yes, as Diane, the mastermind behind this burrito dress, aptly said, their love is as cheesy as a quesadilla, and she just wanted the whole world to know it. Now, we love this idea, but we thought we'd bring in the professional's opinion, so we caught up with a Taco Bell taco to talk about the situation. I don't think we're gonna find her. Why are we doing this? It's ridiculous. I've been here for like an hour. Tacos. Look at this tweet. This is funny. Look at that. Is that great? Tell me when you see her, yeah? Is that the taco? No, was it? Was it? Should we go up the... Taco! Hey, Taco, come out here. Don't act like I won't go in there. Found her. We spent an hour and a half looking for you, you know that? You're a very elusive Taco. Yeah. Okay, we have a few questions for you. So there's this woman named Diane that dressed in a burrito wrapper thingy, and she's winning this like Taco Bell competition. Do you have any comment on that wedding competition?
No comment.
Why?
No comment.
It's an amazing competition. You have to have a comment. We've been looking for you for an hour and a half.
No comment.
Thank you. You're so helpful. We'll talk with you later. I didn't get this. You have guac to be kidding me. Get it. Anyways, the contest winner will be announced at the end of the month. Best of luck to all the happy chalupa couples. With viral videos like Diane's, it seems like in today's society, the most important thing is recognition on social media. But many news outlets are reporting on the negative effects of these platforms. One such site is none other than The Odyssey, America's most well-trusted online news source, which frequently features articles denouncing these social media expectations. As one author wrote, take a step back and ask yourself if your social media is even a representation of yourself in the first place. You are more than a square space and virtual likes. This was an excerpt from a gut-wrenching piece titled, What No One Liking My Instagram in 3 Minutes Taught Me About Self-Love. Truly a wonderful message about the positive effects of saying later to the haters. Stay strong, everyone. Former Dancing with the Stars contestant and current Energy Secretary Rick Perry is currently making headlines for reasons other than becoming a knowledgeable nuclear physicist in less than a month, when he decided to weigh in on the student government elections at his alma mater, Texas A&M. Go Aggies! This secretary claimed that the election was #rigged and that Bobby Brooks, the university's first openly gay student body president, did not deserve to win. Perry claims that this has nothing to do with Brooks' sexuality, but with the conduct of Texas A&M's administration after they disqualified Robert McIntosh, a son of a prominent Republican megadonor, for, ironically, voter intimidation and failure to report campaign expenses. He then attempted to use the race card and argued that Mr. McIntosh was treated unfairly because he was white. Now, as you may remember from our last episode, special guest and GW alumna Kellyanne Conway was kind enough to join us for an exclusive all-access interview. But one crucial piece that was left unanswered was, where is her brick in Kogan Plaza? Luckily, field reporters Carmen Collins and Pooja Verma are back on the case.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Thanks, Devon. We've been looking for this brick for 2 weeks, and we still haven't found it. I don't know what to do. I think the brick might just be non-existent.
Hey guys, I think I found it.
Oh my god, we found it!
Kellyanne E. Fitzpatrick.
That's her, right? That's before she was married.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
since we are the show District Debrief, we're gonna claim this brick. Instead of Kellyanne E. Fitzpatrick, now Conway, it's gonna be the brick of District Debrief.
Phew. This is certainly a load off my mind, but you know what I can't stop thinking about? The super secret tape we got from the White House. But it's fine, we'll get back to it later. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. We want to take this time to show you guys this video we found on the internet. Let's take a look. Oh, shucks, doesn't the president look so cute riding his big ball truck? Oh, way to go, little buddy. Finally got to put your little hand on that big steering wheel. Doesn't that make everyone feel better?
Well, Devon, I'm glad that you feel better, but some of us have bigger problems that we face on a daily basis just because of how we look or who we are. But, you know, not that you would understand that.
Well, I'm El Salvadorian and Nicaraguan. Of course I know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Just stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Okay.
Now, we're almost 3 months into 2017, and it's been a pretty rough year for one group in particular, the non-white, non-males of the United States. On top of that, religious beliefs have become a point of tension. In the month of January alone, Jewish cemeteries in Philadelphia and St. Louis were vandalized, and 48 bomb threats were placed on Jewish community centers across the country. 48. To put things in perspective, that's like having one threat per hour for 2 days straight. Additionally, some neo-Nazi vowed to hold a march in Whitefish, Montana to intimidate the town's Jewish population. A lot of people assume that this recent sharp rise in anti-Semitism began when Trump got elected. And sure, a lot of things have happened that would support that. For example, the statement the White House released on Holocaust Remembrance Day, which read, "It is with a heavy heart and a somber mind that we remember and honor the victims, survivors, heroes of the Holocaust. It is impossible to fully fathom the depravity and horror inflicted on innocent people by Nazi terror." While that sounds very impressive and uses a lot of big words, so yay for that, I guess, it excludes one really important word: Jews. The Trump administration said they didn't want to exclude any particular group, but 6 million Jews were killed. That kind of seems like a number you just don't leave out. Also, when Trump was asked in a press conference about his thoughts on the rise of anti-Semitism, instead of answering, he spoke about his electoral college victory, and then finished it up with the clearest quote of all time: "I think a lot of good things are happening, and you're gonna see a lot of love. You're gonna see a lot of love, okay?" Sure. However, there is no legitimate proof out there that can actually verify that Trump's presidency was the catalyst of the recent rise of anti-Semitism. And while it would be so easy to blame all of this on Trump, and though he may deserve it, we need to learn to distinguish between what is new and what is news. Communities have rallied together to clean up from the vandalism of the cemeteries, and that march in Montana never actually happened. But that doesn't mean that we as a country don't have a long way to go until we can truly experience and accept religious freedom.
Thank you, Hannah. You're absolutely right. Countless groups are being discriminated against on a daily basis. One of the more vocal groups, vegans. Now, imagine you're a vegan, minding your own vegan business, when suddenly a truck full of chickens about to be used for meat drives up next to you on the highway. It's no wonder that a Georgia woman, Judith Armstrong, did the only rational thing in that moment. She slammed her car into the chicken truck and fled the scene. She left her license plate at the crash site and was easily tracked down by police. Armstrong refused to leave her house, where she explained her side of the story to the police through her window. Her reason? She was a vegan, and that was a chicken truck. Seems logical. She also thought it was important to note that she was sober at the time of the incident, but decided to take a couple of shots after she got home. Unfortunately, law enforcement officers were not convinced by her story, and she's currently facing multiple charges, including aggressive driving. Better luck next time, Judith. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just gotten word that the top secret recording is said to be worse than the Access Hollywood tape. We have never, in the history of District Debrief, have something as horrifying nor as vulgar as this tape on our show. But it's our duty to share this with you, the public. After this commercial break, we'll be right back.
Raise high. This isn't just our battle cry. It's our call, our challenge. Because when you are called to Washington, you are called to higher expectations, to a higher standard. We are called here to advance knowledge, to serve society, to change the world. This is the George Washington University, and what we make is history. So stand up, be bold, take risks, press on, push harder, raise high.
Thanks for sticking with us, folks. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. We will play the top secret recording obtained from the Trump White House. But first, in the spirit of admission seasons, a quick word from our correspondent and GW Black Holes tour guide, Missy Elliott, no affiliation, to show potential students on the highlights of our lovely campus. Missy?
Hello, prospective colonials, and welcome to the George Washington University. I'm Missy, and I'll be your GW Black Hole tour guide for today. I'm from New Jersey, majoring in international affairs with a concentration in every language offered here and a minor in overachieving. Please speak up if you have any questions throughout the tour. I'll be happy to answer any and all cues. We'll start our tour here at the Marvin Center. This is GW Student Center / Labyrinth. If you have to find a room in the Marvin Center, dedicate a good 3 hours before your meetings start to actually find where you have to go. If you get lost, don't feel ashamed to call for help. We've all been there. There are several offices and student spaces in Marvin, and may the odds be ever in your favor of finding them. Next up, we have the Gelman Library. Built in 1953 as a Soviet-style prison commissioned by then-Senator Joe McCarthy, it housed several well-known figures, including Jimi Hendrix, Angela Lansbury, Mark Twain, Big Bird, and even Ted Cruz's father, who assassinated JFK. GW acquired the building in 1984 when President Ronald Reagan was selling literally everything our government owned. One of the big draws to coming to GW is living in the city where our nation is governed, and at Gelman Library, you can literally study among history. Moving on, this is our brand new Science and Engineering Hall, known on campus as SEH. This space was commissioned because many GW students felt like there was nowhere adequate on campus where they could really feel like they were living in a science fiction novel. Inside, you can do your chemistry lab while being gawked at through the nearly entire glass walls, and you really understand what it's like to be a gerbil. Hashtag only at GW. Here is the Lisner Auditorium. GW students are actually not allowed inside of it, and if you get caught looking at it for too long, you will be expelled. But right beside it is this cute little crocodile. No one knows how it got there, but she is a happy-go-lucky gal and is always watching out for each and every colonial. Right at the center of campus is Kogan Plaza. Kogan Plaza is world-renowned for the incredible amount of Kogans present in one plaza. It is truly the Koganiest place on earth, and you can only experience it right here at GW.
Excuse me?
A question?
Yeah, I heard there's a bus system called the VEX.
Vex? Sorry, I don't know her.
What about another campus called Mount Vernon, I think?
Oh, the Vern, that's just an urban legend.
An entire campus is an urban legend?
Yep! Moving on. University Yard is the only place on campus with a unique agricultural oddity, grass. It's green and low to the ground. You can even walk on it. Yet somehow it's not concrete. When the sun's out, it has this magical way of attracting students to sit on it. Researchers at GW are hard at work trying to figure out what exactly this grass is. Don't worry though, parents. Our scientists say it's perfectly harmless. Our last stop for today is District House. Here students can eat among middle-aged bureaucrats in the comfort of their own basement. It's statistically impossible to find an open table in District, but we do have the ever-delicious Chick-fil-A, Wise Guys Pizza, and even Greek yogurt. No dining hall, but guaranteed diabetes. Well, that's it for our tour. I just want to say thank you all for your interest in GW. Go Buff, go Blue, go GW.
Wow! Thank you, Missy. That was truly a hashtag only at GW moment. And now, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself. We are now going to play possibly the worst, the most incriminating tape that has yet to come out of the White House. Some of our less mature viewers are advised to cover their ears, as this may be overwhelming to some listeners.
say the right words, baby, we can live, yeah. It's the day today. So far away. Everybody's partying, got a feeling, fiending for finer things. Designer jeans behind the scenes, kinda like that drama that Madonna brings. Plan my escape in the drop top, Cobra, no spoiler. We living it up, shine like aluminum foil in the club. The moon and the stars ain't got nothing on us.
Diamonds are so shimmery, special things will cover me. You know what you say, baby, baby, don't you go forget about this partying, obsessing over crazy things. I just want serenity, not living it wrong.
We fly away, see those sunny days, so high away, need to escape this
Is it over yet? What? I can't hear you. Take off my what? My pants? No, I'm not gonna do that. That's weird. Oh, my headphones. Right. Yeah. All right. That makes a lot of sense. Anyways, sorry. Sorry about that. I just couldn't bear to hear it again. You know. This was a recording of first daughter Tiffany Trump's 2011 single, Like a Bird, featuring rappers Sprite and Logic. For real, those are their names. And based on the content, it is clear why the administration has tried to keep it under wraps. It appears to be, if we're not mistaken, a direct transcript of the president's inner thoughts. Diamonds are so shiny, baby, you go beep, 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 shine like aluminum foil in the club. What are you trying to say, Mr. President? Is this some sort of secret code? And what exactly is the implications of the phrase, you kill and you tweeted me? I think we're all right to be worried about the consequences of this recording and the safety of this nation. Specifically, if it ever gets into the hands of, God forbid, the Russians. Also, the song's abysmal public reception does not speak well to President Trump's rapidly declining approval rating with a measly score of a 2.4 stars on Amazon. The song did only slightly better with 2.8 out of 5 stars. However, the Trump fans are not discouraged, with the one Jerome Albertson exclaiming, I hope her dad becomes president and makes this the national anthem. Well, Mr. Albertson, the former part of your prediction came to pass. It would help us if the latter does too. Anyways, that's it for us. Well, this has been fun. This is my last show ever. Haha! Jokes. I got a promotion to deliver fake news. It's the biggest accomplishment for any journalism major in 2017. Right, Andrew and Mary Grace? Yeah. Nevertheless, this show must go on, and Hannah Sessler will take over hosting duties on our next episode. So, for the last time, for all of us here at District Debrief, I'm Devon Morales. Stay woke.
Diamonds are so shimmery, special